Welcome to the heart of the Indo-Gangetic Plains, where Uttar Pradesh thrives as a vibrant symphony of life. Lush forests and weaving rivers make it an agricultural haven. As the sun bathes the fertile soil, UP's remarkable contribution to the country centers on engaging rural households in farming. Here, agriculture isn't just a field activity, it runs in the veins of the people, connecting them to the essence of their land and heritage. Yet, amid this agricultural abundance, challenges persist, shaping the resilience of the people and their enduring connection to the land.
Climate change is posing challenges to the state of Uttar Pradesh, and that is leading to the loss in biodiversity, yield reductions, as well as facing the aberrant weather situations like extreme events, droughts and shortfall in the total number of rainy days.
जो किसान हैं वो प्रकृति के ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा मतलब मौसम के ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा डिपेंड है।
हमारे यहाँ पे जो ज़्यादा बारिश हो जाती है तो सर फंगस का असर ज़्यादा हो जाता है, उससे फसल कमज़ोर रह जाती है, सूख जाती है।
खरपतवार अगर हमारे खेतों में होता है तो हम लोग उस पर हर्बिसाइड का इस्तेमाल करते हैं, जिससे हमारी ज़मीन का स्वास्थ्य है वो बिगड़ता जा रहा है।
सपोज करो मौसम जो है वो तैयार है कटने के लिए, बारिश हो गई या फसल कटी पड़ी है, बारिश हो गई तो उसकी क्वालिटी ख़राब हो जाएगी। जब क्वालिटी ख़राब हो जाएगी उसकी तो मार्केट में जाने के बाद किसान को उसका उचित मूल्य नहीं मिलेगा।
जो हम लोग रासायनिक खादों का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं उससे हमारी नस्लों पर भी प्रभाव पड़ रहा है। हम लोग हर सप्ताह एक डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं। जो जीवन शैली हमारी छवि देखी जाती थी पूरे विश्व भर में, वो हमारी छवि खत्म होती जा रही है, हम उसको खुद भी खत्म कर रहे हैं।
So, in order to address these challenges, Government of India has set up the national priorities such as improving the soil health, improving the water use efficiency, reducing the chemical use in agriculture, and also improving the nutrition of the human and livestock. In this context, organic farming and agroforestry play a very important role.
शुरू में प्रोडक्शन कम हुआ, दिक्कतें आई, उसके बाद हमें भी थोड़ा ज्ञान होने लगा। धीरे धीरे ज्ञान बढ़ते बढ़ते वो इससे आज की स्थिति में इस पे पहुंचा कि हाँ, हम ऑर्गेनिक खेती कर सकते हैं रासायनिक खाद के बिना। और ऑर्गेनिक खेती करने से लाभ ये होगा कि हम अपनी मिट्टी का स्वास्थ्य सुधार रहे हैं, प्लस जो उसमें उत्पाद हो रहा है वो मनुष्य के खाने में भी लाभ पहुंचा रहा है, उसको भी नुकसान नहीं पहुंचा रहा। और जब मिट्टी का स्वास्थ्य ठीक हो गया तो जाहिर सी बात है कि हमारा उत्पादन भी बढ़ने लगा।
If we have to mitigate climate change, we have to tackle carbon dioxide, primarily carbon. And oceans have their own limitations in terms of acting as a sink for carbon. Afforestation, tree plantations, creating wood, timber, that is the best sink for carbon. And herein comes the role of agroforestry.
तो जैसे हम ये गन्ना काटते हैं भोजन के लिए या अपने जीवन शैली चलाने के लिए, उसी प्रकार से पॉपुलर है। पॉपुलर या कोई भी हम किसी भी पेड़ की अगर खेती करते हैं तो उसको काट लेंगे और उससे अपनी इनकम करेंगे।
पॉपुलर के साथ हम गेहूँ, ज्वार और ये जई ये हो जाता है आपका 5 साल तक ये बरकरार होता है, इन्हें कोई दिक्कत नहीं आती। पॉपुलर हमारा 5 साल में भी तैयार हो रहा है और उसके अंदर हम 1 साल में 2 फसल ले लेते हैं पॉपुलर के अंदर ही।
जो एग्रो फॉरेस्ट्री है वो किसानों के लिए बहुत लाभदायक है और नेचर के लिए भी।
Our research outcome shows that adoption of nature positive agricultural practices like organic farming and agroforestry improve the tangible and intangible benefits, including provisioning, regulating, supporting, and cultural ecosystem services.
Typically, we look only at yield per hectare. We're trying to maximize benefits in terms of yield per hectare. What we would like to do as an alternative is to take into account all of the costs and benefits that occur in the production of our food. If we can account for all of those impacts, dependencies and externalities, then we have the opportunity to correct what we're doing in terms of our food systems and transform them into systems which contribute to human livelihoods, to nature, to climate mitigation and to pollution mitigation, and do so for the benefit of the peoples of the planet.
The global project, Economics of Ecosystems and Biodiversity, promoting a sustainable agriculture and food sector, is part of UNEP's TEEB for Agriculture and Food Initiative and is funded by the European Union Partnership Instrument. In Uttar Pradesh, the TEEB Agrifood initiative ensures that science informs policy effectively in response to climate change, biodiversity loss, and pollution challenges.
Indian Institute of Farming System Research, Modipuram, is a premier institute under ICAR system, which is mandated to develop efficient, economically viable and environmentally sustainable integrated farming system models for different farming situations of India. Its network of 94 centers throughout the country, which are developing location-specific models, and we are taking care of promoting and excelling in areas of organic farming, natural farming and agroforestry system.
हमने जैसे मिट्टी से लेना ही लेना सीखा, देने के नाम पे कुछ नहीं था, तो वहाँ एक कमी आई और उस कमी को पूरा किया हमारे ऑर्गेनिक मैटर ने, तो स्वास्थ्य सुधरने लगा, सोयल हमारी इम्प्रूव हो रही है। ये एक बहुत बड़ा अचीवमेंट आता है। जो इनपुट्स है वो कम हो रहे हैं, तो इसका मतलब ये है कि हमारी आमदनी बढ़ रही है।
Under this study, 3 centrally sponsored schemes like Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana, Namami Gange program and National Agroforestry program studied in the 5 districts, that is Meerut, Bulandshahr, Aligarh, Hamirpur and Mirzapur. We have set up this study scenario under business as usual, optimistic and pessimistic scenario. In this study, we have found that expansion of organic farming area at the rate of 15% per year, 33% area under agroforestry, that is optimistic scenario, provided better ecosystem services.
The Government of India has set up the national priorities such as improving the soil health, water use efficiency, reducing the chemical use in agriculture and also improving the nutrition of the human and livestock. The modern day concepts of organic farming combines the tradition, innovation and science to enhance the productivity during the transition period.
Nature provides a whole host of benefits that contribute economically to our well-being, and yet we routinely and systematically fail to understand, acknowledge, recognize and then value these benefits. After consultation with more than and inputs from more than 100 researchers around the world, we launched the TEEB Agrifood framework.
TEEB is an international initiative brought forward by UN Environment Programme for basically making nature's invisible value more visible. This is a very, very unique initiative that has been started for the very first time in India, where a whole new look and paradigm is being shifted of how do we look at our GDP.
The 3 latest applications in Assam, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand were selected to represent a variety of agroecological zones. And within each state, a range of contexts have been chosen so that the studies can provide a diverse evidence base on the full set of economic costs and benefits of organic agriculture and agroforestry. And we in UNEP are so grateful for the support of the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change and the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare as co-chairs of the Project Steering Committee, the Indian Institute of Farming Systems Research, the Central Agroforestry Research Institute and GB Pant University of Agriculture and Technology in deploying a capitals approach to the assessment of the impacts on natural, social, human and produce capital.
At the policy level also, at the national level, it has been realized that we understand about the agroecological principles, their economic values. But until unless our education system is not changed in that way, it will not give the wider results. ICAR New Delhi has initiated a new course on the BSc Honours Natural Farming with the aim to equip the skill and the knowledge to our graduating students. The aim of this course is to equip our students with the new changes which are happening at the landscape level in the agriculture sector, in the ecosystem sector and in the biodiversity sector. This TEEB framework will definitely empower our students to the new learnings which will help in understanding the new policy decisions as well as to help the industry business in the sector of the environmental protection and its economics and value system at the country level and international level.
Agriculture has a critical role in realizing sustainable development goals, playing importantly in the aim to end poverty, eradicate hunger, achieve food security, reduce inequalities, and adapt to a changing climate.